In the annals of history, we find that societies have grappled with the concepts of ableism and Audism for centuries. From the Greek Empire's obsession with human perfection to the Roman Empire's view of disability as monstrous, these attitudes have been deeply ingrained. The Greeks, in their pursuit of beauty and intelligence, laid the groundwork for future beliefs. They rationalized disabilities, theorizing that those who were deaf could not learn because communication was essential to learning. This notion, as Maggie Shreve noted in her research, set a precedent for societal attitudes towards disabilities. The Romans, too, held similar views. The Latin language lacked a term for disabled, hence they used monstrum, a term used for mythical monsters. Disability was seen as a mark of divine wrath, and in many cases it was the father's decision whether a disabled child lived or died. In Sparta, this decision was taken out of familial hands entirely. By law, the state mandated the abandonment of disabled children. With the fall of the Roman Empire, Christianity ushered in a period of increased sympathy and pity towards the disabled. However, this compassion was short-lived and was soon replaced by fear. The Middle Ages, a time of social oppression, economic hardship, and intellectual decline, saw people with disabilities become outcasts, often left to survive as homeless beggars. The Renaissance brought about a shift in treatment for the disabled with the introduction of medical care and institutionalization. Often cared for by monks and religious organizations, the disabled were still ridiculed. As Shreve points out, court jesters were often individuals with physical deformities. The dawn of the 1700s saw disabilities become commonplace, fueled by the onset of the Industrial Revolution, bloody battles, and poor medical facilities. As Stephen Weissman notes, disability was often a death sentence, with those unable to work left destitute. By the 1800s, those incapable of fending for themselves were left to wander the streets, often turning to begging. The number of homeless people became a social issue, leading to the development of new policies and the establishment of poorhouses and almshouses. As we reflect on these historical attitudes towards ableism and Audism, we can see how they have shaped our current perceptions. The journey towards understanding and acceptance is ongoing, but through awareness and education, society can continue to evolve and challenge these outdated views.